Hello! Let's go make some outdoor decorations that are super easy. Now, this first one is a tiered garden, I guess you could call it. I cannot take credit for this. I stole this idea off from my boyfriend, but it's super easy and very beginner friendly, which is something I definitely need when I'm playing Minecraft because I am not the best builder in the world. The first thing I did was take some wood and make some circles out of it. I've been obsessed with dark wood recently, and I'm just kind of working with the terrain here. I'm not concerned about making all the terrain even. I'm currently working on making a bigger circle, but looking back at the footage, I think I like the smaller circles a little bit better than the bigger circles. Once you're done with them, they'll kind of be looking like this from the top. Once I was done with all of the wood on the outside, I just went in and filled everything with dirt, which was super easy, and then I went in and just added some flowers. I'm playing creative, so I had an abundance of flowers that I could choose from, but obviously you can just pick whichever flowers are around, and this is what it ended up looking like. You can also put the circles kind of closer together like this, which I really like. On to the next one. For this next one, I decided that I was just going to carve out a little bit of the mountain next to these stairs, and I was going to make it a little bit naturey just to add some pizzazz, I guess you could say. And I'm just using block stairs and slabs instead of actual fences because I just like the way that this looks. And I also decided it needs some lighting, so I made this little post for some lighting. Next up is super easy. I decided to just go in with this tree and a couple of other naturey things to make it look a little bit cuter and nicer. If you're working with a slightly bigger area than what I was working with here, you could totally go in and add maybe like a bench or a hanging swing from the tree or an archway into the area. Recently, I've been obsessed with making little cutouts in the mountainside like this. And this is how it turned out. It's really nothing fancy, but I think it's cute. On to the next one. I'm going to be making a little gazebo. Now, I'm going to be honest, these are not my strong suit. But, we have to keep trying to get better at Minecraft. For the base, I just went in with regular stone and mossy stone, and then I decided to go in and put some leaves around the outside to make it a little bit more on the nature side, because that's the whole thing that we're going for is nature-y builds. And then it was time to start the roof. Now, me and roofing do not get along very well. If I am being 100% honest, I make my boyfriend do the roofs of my buildings 95% of the time. This is how the outside is looking right now, and I don't think it's looking too bad. Now, I had to go in and delete all of the blocks on the inside. As far as decorating the inside goes, I kept it really simple and just added some chains and some lanterns. And this is how it turned out. For someone who doesn't really make gazebos, I think it turned out all right. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.